Welcome to Choices Women's Clinic. This is their Oviedo location. I'm Lydia. You're watching Adventures in One Love. We are so grateful that you've chosen to watch this episode with us. We're going to take a quick tour. We're going to get to know Vicky. We're going to get to know how you can get involved in what Choices is doing and how they're blessing the community. This is a fantastic new facility. It's stunning. It is, in fact, the old Italian restaurant.
Yes.
But now it is Choices.
But now it's Choices, and we kept nothing of Peppino's except the dirt.
There you go. Sorry, Peppino's.
But that's okay. We knew what we were doing, and our goal was to be as close to the college campus as possible. And this puts us 1 mile from there. And Planned Parenthood is 1 mile on University Drive, and we are 1 mile on Alafaya Trail. And we're thrilled to be here. Coming to the UCF community was a big decision, right? Mm-hmm. A college campus that has 70,000 students.
Yeah.
Half of those are female. 1 in 10 will become pregnant during their college years. So this is where we need to be because they deserve that. They're worthy of that. And so we bought this old Italian restaurant.
Nothing old about this right now.
No, nothing old about this.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. So we bought it. We bought the dirt. We bulldozed the building, and in July of 2021, we opened this incredible facility just a few months ago, really, debt-free. So here we are, and we love it.
That's fantastic. I mean, that really just speaks to when you step out and you are obedient to what God is calling you to. He makes those kind of supernatural provisions for debt-free real estate in prime locations according to your targeted goals. I mean, that is Jesus.
It's so Jesus.
Yes, that's so beautiful.
I take absolutely no credit. I take no credit for anything God's done because,
Amen.
Let me tell you, it's beyond what I could have done.
It's beyond our comprehension usually, but at least we get a front row seat.
It is.
We get to be a part of it.
Yes. So this is our community room, and this is where we actually do some community. So we provide parenting development classes for our patients, and this is where we have functions for our partners and supporters of the ministry, and these are all stories. These truly represent moms and dads who were going to have abortions who chose life at Choices Women's Clinic.
So praise God.
And then this is where we bring the patients back that we see that make an appointment, and we literally bring them back to one of these consultation rooms. And this is where the first person that they meet with is a trained volunteer advocate. They are from our local churches, so we always have such a great need for volunteers that love Jesus and love people more, or as much. Love God, love people. You know that saying? There you go, right here.
It's on the shirt today, friends. It's on the shirt today.
So this is where life happens in here, and they are kind of getting to know that woman, asking some good open-ended questions. Again, everything's permission-based. May I share this with you? And seeing if they can have a spiritual discussion about where this woman is at spiritually as well. These are our 2 ultrasound rooms. So this is where life truly happens in here, right? So the women that come in, if they're far enough along in their early pregnancy detection, depending on where they are in that, they do meet with a licensed professional nurse when they come here. This isn't fake. This is like the real deal. And so after they're meeting with a trained volunteer, they're meeting privately to do a medical intake with a professional licensed nurse who's going to oversee their situation and talk with them about that. And so presuming they're a candidate then for an ultrasound, they would be brought in here. And this is the, beautiful new equipment and a beautiful screen where they're going to be further educated about the life inside of them, like those fetal models, and what are they really seeing, and when they see a heartbeat or the measurements of the baby, or is this pregnancy really viable? And this is our prayer room, and so we have an incredible board here that we are praying through and pray through. So there you get just a glimpse. Those little hearts are those who've chosen life, but there's lots of stories there, lots of stories of those we are truly praying for.
So I actually was introduced to Choices through, and correct me on the name of the event, it was the Lattes event.
Yes, Latte for Life.
Latte for Life.
Yes.
And I signed up to be a part of the praying with your team. I get text messages of like an initial and so is, her boyfriend wants her to get an abortion, pray that she chooses life. Like, you're giving enough information that we are equipped even to pray. You don't have to be in the building to be supporting this work. You can be praying and interceding.
I know. And Lydia, I have to say that I don't think there's anything more important than we can do than to pray. Because we are powerless to change a person's heart. We are powerless to change their mind. But through prayer, God can move hearts. He can change minds. And that's what we see.
Amen.
So bring on thousands of people. Bring us some more. Get more people praying.
I mean, and I love that. And I say this, whoever's doing the text ministry, well done.
Yeah.
Because it's really activating, it's affecting prayer. And that's... It is powerful. That's the way. That's who's changing the hearts.
It is.
So I love it. I just wanted to give you guys shout out. I love getting the text. I mean, I don't love getting the text.
Right.
But when I get them, I'm like, okay, Lord, I can take a pause. I can pray. I can intercede, and I'm a part of that life.
That's right. You're a part of the bigger picture of what God's doing at Choices Women's Clinic, and that's how we see so many hundreds of lives that are saved every single year.
Amen. That's awesome.
So this over here is one of our favorite rooms, and this is our baby boutique. So everybody loves this, right?
Yes.
Everybody loves
this
baby
is the
boutique.
sweetest little space.
Yeah. So these are all new items. These are all donated by people in our community who drop them off for us. And we provide these goods and diapers and all of those things for our moms in two ways. Those who have just had their babies. So when we're calling them at the time of their birth dates, we offer them to come in so that we can bless them with some new items. We also have parenting development classes and life coaching classes one-on-one, that part. And when they do those things, they earn incentives and prizes and fun things along the way. And when that class is over, they get to come in here and shop till they drop.
I mean, there is something to be said for a new mom to get something new for their baby.
And that's why, again, it's rolling out that red carpet. We are saying to them from outside the building, throughout everything we do, you deserve the best. You are worthy. And that's why our items are new.
Yeah, that's
we also do baby showers. So we have churches that sponsor those.
Yes.
And those are really, really fun. We take some of our abortion-minded women who courageously, and men who courageously chose life. And we partner up with our churches, or maybe a small group in a church, or any of those options. And the mom registers, and they show up at one of our community rooms at either of our locations on a set day. They decorate, they bring the food, they bring all the gifts, and it's amazing. It's just a way to really just be Jesus to these women in a very unique way.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode in Adventures in One Love. We're just so honored, and I'm just truly humbled to have had such a great conversation with Vicky and to tour this amazing facility. You're going to see it probably in a couple different parts, but please take a look at the work they're doing. We're going to make sure that there are links to their website below. Get involved. Pray for the women, pray for the workers, pray for the nurses, pray for the finances. Be a part of the miraculous work that God is doing through this ministry. We want to thank you, and we want to encourage you to be a part of this, because it starts with one and it starts with you. God bless you.